Speaking English with Ada.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speak English with Anna. I am so happy to have you here with us today. Whether you are listening on your way to work, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, welcome to the community.
Hey guys, what is up? It's Mike here, ready for another session. And Anna, wow, can I just say, you are bringing some serious energy today. You sound super awake.
Oh, you noticed? Well, here is the secret, Mike. My brain has had 2 cups of very strong black coffee. So mentally, I am running a marathon. I am sharp.
2 cups? Okay, that explains it. You are ready to go.
Well, partially. See, my brain is awake, but honestly, my mouth still feels like it is sleeping.
Wait, hold on. Your brain is awake, but your mouth is sleeping. What does that even mean?
It means I have all these thoughts and words in my head, but when I try to say them fast, my lips feel heavy, my tongue feels a bit lazy. It's like there's a disconnection between my head and my mouth.
Oh, I know that feeling. It's actually really frustrating. It's like you know exactly what you want to say, right? The sentence is perfect in your mind.
Exactly. The grammar is perfect inside your head. You know the vocabulary, but the moment you open your mouth to speak,
It's like glitch. You freeze or you stumble over the words.
yes, you freeze. And Mike, I think almost every single English learner listening to us right now has felt this pain.
Oh, for sure. I used to feel that all the time. I would listen to a podcast, understand 100% of it, and think, okay, I'm good at English. But then a foreigner would ask me, hey, how are you? And I would just, good.
And then 5 minutes later, you think, why didn't I say that better? I know the words.
Yes, the regret is real. So why does it happen, Anna? If we know the words in our brain, why can't we just push them out of our mouths?
That is the big question for today's episode. And the answer might surprise you. Most people think it's because they need to study more grammar, or they think, oh, I just need to memorize more vocabulary.
Let me guess that is not the solution.
It is definitely not the solution. If your brain is awake but your mouth is asleep, studying a textbook won't help. The problem is physical.
Physical, like sports?
Exactly like sports. Mike, speaking English is not just a mental activity. It is a muscular activity. Today, we're going to stop treating English like a school subject, and we're going to start treating it like a gym workout.
A gym workout for your mouth. I love it.
Yes, we're going to train your mouth. So, listeners, if you are tired of your mind being ready but your mouth failing you, stay tuned. We're about to wake up those muscles.
Okay, Anna, I am intrigued. You said this is a muscular problem, but I have to ask, is it really? Because sometimes I feel like I just forget the words. I feel like my vocabulary is too small.
That is what your brain tells you, Mike. It is a trick. Let me ask you a question. Can you understand me right now?
Yes, perfectly.
And if you watch a movie in English or listen to a song, do you understand most of it?
Yeah, usually. I might miss a slang word here and there, but I get the general idea.
Exactly. So your input is high. Your brain has stored thousands of English words, but your output, your speaking, is low. We call this the passive-active gap.
The passive-active gap, okay?
Your passive vocabulary, what you understand, is huge, but your active vocabulary, what you can actually say quickly, is tiny. And the bridge between those two is not studying more, it is physical training.
Okay, I think I need an example because it's hard to believe that my mouth is the problem.
Let me give you my favorite analogy. Mike, imagine you want to get really good at doing push-ups. You want to be strong.
Okay, I'm imagining it. I want big muscles.
So you go to the library, you borrow 100 books about push-ups. You read about the angle of the elbows, you read about which muscles are working, you study the physics of gravity. You become a professor of push-ups.
Okay, so I'm an expert on the theory of push-ups.
Yes, but in this scenario, you have never actually laid down on the floor and done a single push-up. You have never trained your arms.
I see where this is going.
Now I challenge you, Mike, drop down and give me 50 push-ups right now. What happens?
I crash. I fall on my face.
Why? You read the books. You know the theory.
Because my muscles are weak. I never actually use them. Knowing how to do it isn't the same as doing it.
Bingo. And that is exactly what happens with English learners. You study the grammar books, that's the theory. You memorize vocabulary lists, that's the data. But your mouth muscles, they have never been to the gym.
Wow, that actually makes perfect sense. So when I freeze in a conversation, it's not because I'm stupid, it's because I'm physically weak in the mouth.
Correct. We call this a lazy mouth. It's not an insult. It just means your mouth is used to speaking your native language.
Right, my mouth is used to speaking Indonesian or Spanish or whatever my first language is.
Exactly. Every language has its own gym. English requires you to stick your tongue out for the th sound or curl it back for the r sound. If you don't physically practice those movements, your mouth will try to use the easy way from your native language, and that is when you stumble.
You get the frozen mouth.
You get the frozen mouth. The brain sends the signal, but the muscles refuse to move because they are not conditioned.
Okay, I am sold on this idea. I don't want to be a professor of push-ups who can't do a push-up. I want to be strong. So how do we fix this? How do we take our mouth to the gym?
Well, lucky for you, Mike, I have prepared a workout routine. It is called the 5-Minute English Gym, and we're going to start right now.
Let's do it.
All right, let's start. Step 1 is the warm-up.
Makes sense. You don't sprint without stretching your legs first, right? You'd pull a muscle.
Exactly. And believe it or not, you can pull a muscle metaphorically in speaking too. If your mouth is stiff and cold, you will stumble. So we need to wake up the lips. We are going to do lip rolls.
Lip rolls. That sounds like a bakery item.
No pastry involved, Mike. It is a vocal exercise. It's very simple. You take a deep breath and you let the air flow out through your lips to make them vibrate like a motorboat engine or a horse. Brrrr.
Okay. I've seen singers do this before concerts, but I've never done it.
Go ahead, give it a try. Let's hear it.
Okay, here goes nothing. Wait, nothing happened. Just air came out.
You are too tense. Relax your cheeks. Relax your jaw. Don't force it. Just let the air tickle your lips. Try again.
Okay, relaxing.
Yes, there you go. Keep going.
And I feel so silly doing this. I feel like a 5-year-old playing with a toy car.
It feels silly, but Mike, this is the secret weapon. Do you feel that tingling sensation on your lips?
Yeah, they feel kind of buzzy.
That means the blood is flowing. Most people walk around with so much tension in their jaw and lips because they're stressed. When your face is tense, you cannot form English sounds correctly. This exercise kills the tension immediately.
You know what? You're right. My face actually feels looser now.
Perfect. That is all you need. 10 to 15 seconds of brrr and your instrument is ready to play.
Awesome. I'm loose. I'm ready. What is step 2?
Okay, your lips are buzzing and warm. Now, step 2 is mirror shadow speaking.
Shadow speaking. I know that one. That's where you listen to a podcast and repeat what they say, right? Like an echo.
Yes, but with one crucial addition. I want you to do it in front of a mirror.
A mirror? Seriously? I'm going to stare at myself while I talk? I'm going to feel like a narcissist.
It's not about vanity, Mike. It's about visual feedback. This is where most people fail. They trust their ears, but their ears lie to them.
What do you mean, my ears lie?
Sometimes you think you are making the right sound, but your mouth is actually doing something completely different. You need to see the mechanics.
Okay, can you give me an example?
Let's take the classic enemy of every English learner, the TH sound, like in the word think.
Oh, I hate that sound. I usually just say think or sink.
Exactly. Now look in the mirror, or just look at me right now. When I say think, what is my tongue doing?
It's coming out. It's sticking out between your teeth.
Correct. It looks a bit rude, right? Sticking your tongue out?
Yeah, a little bit.
So if you are practicing at home and you say think, but you look in the mirror and your tongue is inside your mouth, what does that tell you?
It tells me I'm doing it wrong.
Bingo. Even if you think it sounds okay, the mirror tells you the truth. You cannot produce a perfect TH without that tongue position.
Wow, that is actually a really good point. I never check my face. I just hope for the best.
Don't hope, copy. Watch a video of a native speaker, pause it, look at their mouth shape. Are their lips rounded? Is the jaw open or closed? And then look in the mirror and mimic that exact shape.
So I'm not just listening to the sound, I'm matching the geometry of the face.
Ideally, be your own coach. If the shape is right, the sound will follow.
Match the geometry. I like that. Okay, mirror mode is on. What is step 3?
All right, let's move to step 3, the fluency loop. This is where we build real muscle memory.
The fluency loop. That sounds intense. Is it like a roller coaster?
Kind of. Mike, usually when people practice, they say a sentence once, stumble a little bit, and then say, okay, good enough, and move to the next sentence.
Yeah, that's what I do. I read it, I say it, I move on.
And that is the mistake. In the fluency loop, I want you to pick one sentence, just one. Ideally, a sentence that is difficult for you, one that makes your tongue feel tied in knots.
Now, I have plenty of those. Conditional sentences always kill me. Like, I would have done it if I had known.
Perfect example. That is a mouthful. Would have done it. Now, say it for me.
I would have done it if I had known.
Okay, that was correct, but it was painful. You were thinking about every single word, right?
Yeah, I was checking the grammar in my head as I spoke.
Now, I want you to loop it. Say it again and again and again. Don't stop. And try to go a little faster each time. Go.
I would have done it if I had known. I would have done it if I had known. I would have done it if I had known.
Keep going, faster.
I would have done it if I had known. I would have done it if I had known.
Stop. How did that feel at the end?
Whoa, it felt automatic. The last 2 times, I didn't even think about the words. My mouth just did it on autopilot.
Exactly. That is the magic. You stopped translating and you started performing. You turned a mental process into a physical reflex. That is the fluency loop.
That is cool. It's like learning a song lyrics. Eventually, you just sing it without thinking.
Precisely. And that leads us perfectly into our final step. Step 4, sound clusters.
Sound clusters? That sounds like a physics class.
It's actually very simple. It's about gluing words together. Mike, give me your best robot voice. Say, what do you want?
What do you want, human?
Terrible. But honestly, that is how many students speak. They treat every word like an island. But native speakers, we're lazy. We smash words together.
We link them?
Yes, we create clusters. So what do you becomes
What are ya?
exactly, and going to becomes,
Gonna.
and let me becomes.
Lemme.
So instead of the robot saying, let me know what you are going to do,
We say, let me know what are you gonna do?
say that again. Listen to the flow.
Let me know what are you gonna do? Wow, that is so much easier to say. It just rolls off the tongue.
Yes, many students think speaking fast is hard, but actually speaking correctly word by word is harder because you have to stop and start constantly. Sound clusters allow you to glide.
It's like riding a bike downhill instead of uphill.
Perfect analogy. So don't be afraid to combine words. You aren't being lazy, you are being efficient. You are speaking like a native.
So let's recap the workout. Lip rolls to warm up, mirror mode to check the shape, fluency loop to build the reflex, sound clusters to flow smoothly.
That's it. That is your 5-minute English gym.
I love it. I feel like my mouth has a six-pack already. Okay, Anna, I get it. My mouth is weak and I have the frozen mouth syndrome. I don't want to be the professor of push-ups anymore. I want to actually do the push-ups. So how do we fix this? Do I need to read the dictionary out loud?
No, Mike, please, put the books away. Stop studying for a moment. We are not going to the library. We are going to the gym.
The gym? I didn't bring my sports clothes, Anna.
You don't need sports clothes. You just need your face. I call this the 5-minute English mouth gym.
The 5-minute mouth gym. Okay, I like the sound of that. It sounds fast.
It is fast. Look, many people think they need to practice English for 1 hour every day to get fluent. That is too hard. No one has time for that.
Yeah, that's true. After work, I'm tired. I just want to watch Netflix.
Exactly. But everyone has 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes while you're in the shower. You have 5 minutes while you're driving to work or while you're waiting for your coffee to brew.
Okay, I definitely have 5 minutes. But is that really enough? Can I really change my speaking in just 5 minutes?
Yes, if you do it every day. Think about it, Mike. In a real gym, you don't need to lift a 100-kilogram weight to get fit. You can lift a small weight, but you lift it 50 times.
Ah, right. It's not about the heavy weight. It's about the repetition.
Bingo. No heavy weights, just repetition. We are going to tone your mouth muscles so they become strong and flexible.
Okay, I am sold. I am ready to work out. What is the routine?
It consists of 4 simple steps, and we are going to do them together right now. Are you ready?
I was born ready. Let's get to it. Okay, Anna, I have the workout plan. I know about the lip rolls, the fluency loop, everything. But can I be honest with you?
Of course, Mike, always.
I feel like sometimes I just don't have the discipline. Or I tell myself, I listened to an English podcast for 2 hours today, so I studied hard. But I didn't actually speak.
Ah, the classic trap. Mike, you just described the difference between a passive learner and an active learner.
Passive versus active. Okay, break it down for me.
A passive learner is a consumer. They watch English YouTube videos, they listen to songs, they watch Netflix with subtitles. They nod their head and say, I understand.
That sounds like me. I'm a professional consumer. I feel productive because I'm consuming content.
Exactly. It feels like learning, but it's actually just entertainment because your mouth never moved. You are like a person watching football on TV and thinking, I am becoming a great athlete.
Look at me. I'm exercising by watching Messi run.
Right. It's ridiculous when you put it that way. Now compare that to the active learner. The active learner might only study for 10 minutes.
Only 10 minutes?
Yes, but in those 10 minutes, they are doing the fluency loop. They are talking to the mirror. They are sweating. Their mouth is moving the whole time.
So 10 minutes of active speaking is worth more than 2 hours of passive listening.
100%. Absolutely. You cannot learn to speak by listening. You can only learn to speak by speaking.
That is a hard truth, Anna. I think I've been lying to myself for a long time. But there is another reason I stay passive.
What is it?
Fear. I'm scared, Anna. I'm scared of sounding stupid. I'm scared of making mistakes in front of people.
Mike, I hear you, and I want everyone listening to really hear this next part. Fear is expensive.
Expensive? Like money?
It costs you more than money. Think about the price of your silence. Because you were afraid to speak, maybe you didn't apply for that international job.
Yeah, I've missed out on promotions because I didn't want to do the interview in English.
Exactly. Maybe you didn't talk to that interesting stranger at the cafe who could have been your new best friend. Maybe you didn't travel because you were scared of the airport.
Wow, when you list it like that, the cost is huge. Fear is basically stealing my life.
It is stealing your opportunities. And here's the good news. Fluency is built in private.
In private?
Yes, people think they need to practice in public. No, that's scary. Practice in your bedroom, practice in your car, practice in the shower.
Where no one can hear me mess up?
Exactly. Make your mistakes when you are alone. Look like a fool in front of your mirror. Stumble, fail, look silly. Do it 100 times in your bedroom.
So that when I finally step outside,
When you step outside, you have already made the mistakes. You are ready. You are confident. The public performance is just the result of the private practice.
that takes so much pressure off. I don't have to be perfect immediately. I just have to be messy in private first.
Precisely. So decide today, Mike, are you going to be a passive watcher or an active athlete?
I'm done watching. I'm ready to sweat. I'm an active athlete starting today.
That is what I like to hear. So, Mike, we are coming to the end of our workout. How does your mouth feel?
Honestly, it feels tired, but in a good way. You know that feeling after a good run? My face feels awake. I feel like I'm actually ready to talk to someone now.
That is great to hear. But before we say goodbye, I cannot let you go without a little bit of homework.
Oh no, homework? Thought we were done with school.
This is easy homework, I promise. It takes 10 seconds.
Okay, 10 seconds. I can handle that. What do I have to do?
I want everyone listening, and you too, Mike, to go to a mirror today. Look yourself in the eyes. Stand tall. And I want you to say this phrase out loud. This is my voice. I am training my mouth to speak English.
Whoa, that sounds intense.
It is. It's about ownership. Stop apologizing for your English. Stop wishing you sounded like someone else. Claim your voice. Try it, Mike.
Okay. This is my voice. I am training my mouth to speak English.
How did that feel?
It actually felt really empowering. Like I'm not hoping for fluency anymore. I'm building it.
Exactly. You are the builder. You are in control.
I love that mindset.
Now, for our listeners on YouTube, we want to see your commitment. If you are serious about leaving the lazy mouth behind, I want you to type a promise in the comments section below.
What should they write?
Type this sentence. I will train my mouth every day.
I will train my mouth every day. I'm going to type that right now. It's like a contract with yourself, right?
Yes, when you write it down, it becomes real. So scroll down, leave that comment, and let's start this journey together.
And hey, if you enjoyed this workout, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Speak English with Anna. We have a lot more training sessions coming up.
That's right, we are just getting started. Thank you so much for training with us today.
See you guys in the next episode.
Take care of your voice. Keep training your mouth. Bye.